My life is not my own. To God I belong. I give myself to God. That's every day, honey. Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. That is every day. Every day I grow for God. It is not about me where I once thought it was. It isn't. It's about God. And it has been a journey to grow. I have learned so much about me. I have learned how truly strong I am. I am mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. I'm whole. I'm better. Every day I grow. I rise like a new day. I get up. I hold my head up. I look up. I smile a beautiful smile of faith. And just like you have to break free of the chains that bind of this world, I have broken free. I have made it. I'm there. No longer do I have the desires to put anything in my body that may be detrimental to my body, that may hurt my body. I'm healthy, and I want to keep it that way. So in order to keep it that way, I got to understand that I have to stop doing certain things, even though, these things were things I enjoyed doing. But my life is not my own. To God I belong. And I'm so grateful and thankful for the journey to grow. Even though I don't know about tomorrow, I grow today. Because I know as I grow today, God will certainly take care of tomorrow. As long as I keep smiling the beautiful smile of faith and doing the right thing in front of me, I understand the plan. That God has a plan for me. Even as I left, just thinking how God has kept me. Thinking how I left here with $80 in my pocket and went to Africa. And God took care of me. I mean, it was, you just don't know. God has truly, truly been there to step out on faith like that and to believe and trust in the Lord. Well, God, here it is today. Step out on faith. Do you believe? Do you trust God? Do you know that God has a plan for you? God does. God knows the thoughts and plans He has for you, thoughts of good and not of evil, to give you an expected end. It has been a journey to grow. So the other night before last, when I was down there at the old stove, I kind of had telling them a little bit about what was going on. A young lady said something to me. Yep, there go the sirens. Just like the oppression is after you every day. You're going through. You're dealing with this. You're dealing with that. I have to listen to this every day. Where I'm at, this is every day. Oppression is all around us. But there are forces in this world. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but powers and principalities. This young lady said something to me that really, truly impacted me. When we were talking, I just said, told them about what had happened down here, about the voices that we hear, and the spirits, and that I had been dealing with. I only spoke to her really about 5 minutes. It wasn't even 5 minutes, just real quick conversation. Telling her I've been dealing with spirits and demons. And she said, they're after you. And to realize that I have been dealing with this for over 20 years. Yes, they were after me all my life. From the first house that I moved into in Redlands, California, where it all really began, where I really began to see and know that, you know, there's a dark side. There's a evil entities. And to finally move, I'm telling you, to finally move into a house where it just really came to a showcase showdown. I went on The Price is Right years ago, many years ago, but I didn't win because that was not God's plan for me to win. I'd already won. See, because while the demons were chasing me, all kind of demons, honey, all kind of spiritual demons, weapons may form, but they shall not prosper. Just like I'm moving into these haunted houses and facing these demons and my own personal demons, trying to escape from a life of oppression. But that wasn't the escape. God is my refuge. I don't need to run to a bottle of liquor. I don't need to run to a cigarette. I don't need to run to weed. None of those things do I need. All I need is God. And I found this out, and I'm free. Don't nothing bother me. Even though I think on tomorrow, I work on today. I don't know about tomorrow. But I know one thing. We on a beautiful journey. And we in 89 countries. So I do what's in front of me. And that's grow. I do what thus said the Lord of hosts. That's to love and be loved. That's God's commandment for us, is to love and be loved. I have 1 month left here in the lighthouse, and we're getting ready to embark on a journey, me and my baby. She's going her way, and I'm gonna go mine because she says she don't want to move with me. So, she says she's done living with me. And she ready to be on her own, and I understand that. She has her own plans, her own life, and I'm very proud of the person she has grown to be. Life. You just don't know. You grow. Destination up ahead, greatness. Just keep journeying on. And the one thing I want you to know in this journey, as God is watching me, as God is looking over me, as I went to a foreign country, all I knew is that I'm doing this for the Lord. And all I knew is I had a beautiful time, and that God is going to take care of me. God is going to get me back across the ocean to that part of the land. I knew that I was in God's hands. So what did I do? I just did what was in front of me. And God worked it all out. God brought beautiful people around me. Since I've been on this journey to grow, God has brought wonderful people from all different walks of life. It's beautiful. And we all have one thing in common. Love. God is love. That's the one thing we all know how to do. And we are not the judge. No matter how they live their life, they got to give an account. You got to give an account of yours. So sweep around your own doorstep. Worry about you. Make sure you right. Because see, you in this world, but you're not of this world. Be right. Down here with the left. Make sure you with the right. That's why I try to be. So I knew that the journey is not about me. So I got to end my own practices. I got to end these vices. Well, it's got to come to an end. It's got to come to a stop. Even though at one time, yes, it did help me. But I realized I don't need that to make me happy. I'm already happy. I don't need nothing to make me happy, and I'm already happy. Well, what is it? It's not doing anything for me. Matter of fact, it's hurting me because I'm putting this substance, these papers, however way you do it, however way you roll it up, blunt sticks, that's tobacco, nicotine, and it's not good for your lungs. And nowadays, you don't know what they doing to it. Everybody got it. You don't know what they doing to it. Everybody selling. Everybody doing this, doing that. Everybody in on the game. You don't know. You just don't know. Sow love grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. It comes a time when you reach a turning point and you realize, I don't need this. I didn't come in here with this. When did I begin this? Let me think about when did I start this and why. Now I know why. Well, I don't have that problem in my life anymore. I'm not dealing with a narcissistic man that I got to escape from. I don't need to escape from anything. I want to be free in my mind. I want to see the world the way it really is. I don't want to live under a fog. I don't want to live in a haze. I don't want to hear something and think I heard it because I'm under the influence of something. I want to know. I want to be in my right mind. I want to grow. So in order to grow, I got to understand it's not about me. I got to be new. I got to be old ways are passed away. That's no longer me. That's yesterday. Yesterday is a memory. Every day, as you break free, you get stronger and stronger in your walk. It's a spiritual journey. Break free of the chains that bind thee. Help your body to help you to be here. If it don't help your body, don't put it in there. Don't introduce it to your body if it's not going to help your body. Because, see, that makes your body work even harder. There go your liver. You only get one liver. That's why they call it a liver. You can't live without it. You cannot live without a liver. You only get one. And liver transplants are very hard to come by. Life is so precious. And we down here, kings and queens, having a physical experience. We're actually spiritual beings. We've been here before. We have been here before, and now pick yourself up and grow. Wean yourself away from those and that is harming you. I even had to remove myself from people so God can put me alone so I can be on my journey. I can go into a level of consciousness on my own. I don't need anything to send me there. I don't need any kind of manufactured nothing. Even though it comes from the earth, I don't know where it's been after it left the earth. I don't know who hands had it. I don't know what it's doing. So in order to know, I got to do this right here. I got to grow. Now I know. Because, see, I'm not putting anything in my body that don't belong there. I wasn't born with it. I take what that I need in order to succeed. My spiritual food and my earthly food, that I have to live. I eat to live. I don't live to eat. Used to wake up every morning, what I'm eat? What I'm going to do? Think about food all day long. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Cooking all this stuff. Doing all this. Being a people pleaser. Can't please nobody. Trying to please. Breaking my neck to please. And can't please. Please. People please. Please God. Be pleasing in the sight of God. That's all you got to worry about. Don't worry about, because I'm going to tell you something. No matter how you try, you won't live up to man's standards. But you are God's. You are God's own. Live up to God's standards. That's love and be loved. That's it. That's all it is. Love and be loved. You take that Bible and apply it to your life in righteousness. Apply it to your life in righteousness. Judge not. We ain't the judges. The judges are in the afterlife. But the spirits are all around us. They're all around us. Good spirits and evil spirits. You just got to choose with whom you're going to reside. Are you going to be a part of the solution, or are you going to be a part of the problem? We see oppression all around us. It don't take much to send somebody off. And down at that old stove, it's just straight out of toxicity city. And no matter how I try to go down there to Sow Love grow, it's just always something. Soon as I get in there it is. It's just crazy. And I can't let it break my soul. I can't let it. I can't stop smiling because all is going on around me. See, I got to remove me, and people don't understand that. When you have to take care of you, you have to put you first. Your mental and physical well-being, you got to protect your spirit, honey. You have to protect your spirit. So you have to remove yourselves from evildoers, people who doing wrong, people you know don't have your best interests at heart. Whatever it is. No, I can't do that. I got to rise. I got to grow. I got to live. I got to sow. And I know you may not understand, honey, but my life is not my own. To God I belong. So down here at this old stove, as much as I tried, it ain't working, And it just comes back to the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. It ain't working. We can try. And it ain't working. And I can't keep doing it. There's too much going on down there for me. Even though I love working down there. I try. When it comes a time, a turning point in your life, well, you got to move on. See, because you can't let them break your soul. You can't. You got to protect your spirit. And that's protecting your emotional, physical, and spiritual well-being. You got to look out for you. If you don't stand for you, who will? I grow for you. Take care of yourself for God, for you, for me. I love you. I truly do. I love you. I need you to survive. I need you to grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom on this Sunday morning. This beautiful Celebrate God Sunday morning. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to celebrate the Lord because weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. I don't know about tomorrow. God does. Jeremiah 29:11, God tells us, I know the plans, the thoughts I have for you. You belong to me. That's God. You are God's. The Spirit of God is within you. What does that make you? You can overcome anything. I have. It has been a journey to grow, and I'm grateful and thankful to the Lord that He brought me through. So no, they won't break my soul. I am greatness reached over oppression through wisdom, and so are you. Sow love. Let's grow. God bless you.